Back with the breaking news update. Times Now, in fact, has confronted Shashi Tharoor over his comments on Pervez Musharraf. The ones he'd made yesterday. He'd put out a tweet praising Pervez Musharraf. Remember, now he's come out to say that Pervez Musharraf was responsible for everything in Kargil. But after 2002, it was a different story. It was Vajpayee who handshook with Pervez Musharraf. I don't know why they are attacking their own former Prime Minister. That's the reaction coming in from Shashi Tharoor after the tweet yesterday. All praises for Pervez Musharraf. Listen in.
The situation is very clear. There's no question that Mr. Musharraf was an absolute implacable enemy of ours. He was responsible for Kargil and for all the terrible things happening. But after 2002, it was a different story. It was the BJP government of Prime Minister Vajpayee that negotiated the ceasefire with Pakistan. There was a joint statement issued with a handshake by Vajpayee Sahab and Musharraf. So I don't know why the BJP wants to attack their own Prime Minister for the policy. So when Mr. Musharraf passed away, I recall both. I said he had been an implacable foe of India, but for 4 years thereafter he worked for peace. Isme kya galti hai? They should ask themselves what is the historical mistake. If they want to attack Mr. Vajpayee, I leave it to the BJP to do so. We are too polite to attack Mr. Vajpayee.
So that was the Congress MP Shashi Tharoor issuing his clarification, staying defiant and saying there's nothing wrong with what I have said. Yesterday, Shashi Tharoor came under severe fire from the BJP after he remembered Pervez Musharraf as a real force of peace. This was a statement that he made, but in his response today saying it looks like the BJP is attacking Vajpayee. National editor Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan joining us on the broadcast. Madhav, after a lot of attack came his way, Shashi Tharoor now saying there's nothing wrong with what he said. So sticking to his guns really as far as his tweet on Pervez Musharraf is concerned.
Well, absolutely. And in fact, he's trying to throw the attention right back at the BJP by also raising questions as to what, when the talks that were held were not just held by Pervez Musharraf, but also by the then regime. In fact, when the Prime Minister at the time was Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and therefore throw it right back at the BJP. Shashi Tharoor, of course, very strongly coming out in his defense, saying that he is only talking about facts, and it's the BJP which is trying to actually drag him into controversy, is the statement in. So a massive war of words that is underway, while the comments and the attacks from the BJP to Tharoor's comments yesterday was seen today for the second running a continuous controversy as far as Shashi Tharoor hitting back at the BJP is concerned. We'll have to see how the BJP responds to these charges coming in from Shashi Tharoor.
All right, let's quickly go across to Shehzad Poonawal of the BJP joining us on the phone line. Thank you, Madhav, for that. Shehzad, how do you look at this response coming in from Shashi Tharoor? Of course, he's sticking by the statement that he'd made with regards to Pervez Musharraf, wherein he'd spoken of him as a real force for peace. He says now the question that the BJP is in fact asking him must be asked of the BJP instead as to why is it that a handshake between Vajpayee and Pervez Musharraf was witnessed back in 2002?
You know, first I felt that this was a personal statement of Mr. Tharoor, but the manner in which he is defending it, it seems to be the party line and the official line of the Congress party to eulogize somebody like Pervez Musharraf, a dictator, somebody who was responsible for the Kargil war, somebody who was responsible for terrorism in India and hailed Taliban and Osama bin Laden. As far as Vajpayee ji is concerned, you know, when leaders of one country deal with another country, we don't get the opportunity or the choice to choose who the leader of the other country will be. And therefore, these are pragmatic considerations that we have. But this is a choice that Mr. Tharoor made to eulogize, to sing praises of Mr. Musharraf after he passed away. So one is a thing that you have to do it without choice, and one is when you out of your own choice, volition, go and sing praises after knowing what kind of acts this man has been responsible for. And then you go and undermine Indian armed forces, you say Sadak Ka Gunda for army chief, and you hail people like Pervez Musharraf. So this is an act of choice, and it is an act of political party's line. This is Congress's line that they are praising Musharraf.
Okay, so you're saying this seems to be the official stand of the Congress party going by Shashi Tharoor's defiance. Shehzad, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. The Congress party saying there's nothing wrong with the statement that Shashi Tharoor made.